Hello. Yeah, she is Kira. Yeah. Okay, we are going to talk about routing in Brisa in a very simple way. So it's not very complex. Instead of looking to the documentation, let's go directly to the code. So I'm going to open the terminal and let's see here, bandep. Okay. And this is a very simple example. It's the normal example if you do bank rate Brisa, that it has only one navigation here. And this navigation is in this component, navigation component that we added into the layout. And in order to define the routes is directly on the pages. It's based on the file name. In this case, it's about index and the home page. And it's very inspired with Next.js. So it works also with dynamic routes, catch-all, etc. in the same way that the pages folder of Next.js. And and yeah, in order to define the routes, it's just that. You don't need anything extra. Then if you need to fetch some content, you don't need any loader. You can just do an async here and do some foo, await, and I don't know, ban 3 or SQL, etc. And do here the query to Postgres, all the things that you need. You can do it directly here. And in the navigation, as you can see, we are not using any link component. We are using directly the platform because we are using the navigation API. So here it's a single page application, so it's pretty fast, but using the web platform. And also another thing is that if I remove that, then Brisa tells you with the type safe all the routes that we have here in an easy way, so to improve the developer experience in an easy way. And if I create another page, for example, I'm going to create a dynamic route. For example, if we have some user, and here I create the username, and here I can put an export default function, username. And if you remember in Brisa, we have two params. The first one is the props, similar than React, and the second is the request context. And request context, that is the request, but with some extras. One of them is the route. So here we can put deep class hero, that we have this class name. Probably is not the correct name, but we have this one. You can put here hello and the root, params, username, for example. And now in the navigation, if I come back here, I can add a new item. And if TypeScript is working correctly, yeah, here it's a defined route. It's an example, but I can put another one, for example, Brisa. So this is allowed. Okay, so hello Brisa, about Brisa, blah, 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 and everything is working correctly. And probably you are wondering, okay, but the link component is have some APIs like preload the root or prefetch the root, etc. How we can do that with Brisa? With Brisa, the speculation rules works pretty well. So you need to be more familiar with the web platform, but now we are in 2025, so you can use that. And the browser handle all these things for you. And it's very useful. So take a look to these speculation rules because are very useful. And more things, for example, about internationalization. No, if we have different languages. In Brisa, we are supporting here internationalization file. We can put here export default, and we can put some locales like Spanish and English, for example. And the default, I'm going to put here the types because if not, it's hard to see all the things that we can consume. Default locale, English, for example. This is the basic configuration. So now the default one is in English, and if I come back here in the same root, we have this one. So we can put here the language, for example. Also, we can translate. We have the power of do translations with the framework. We can do that. We can put, for example, instead of hello, we can put, for example, the hello key and the name, that this name is this username. And well, this is not going to work because I don't added any translation yet, so I need to add it. And in order to do it, I'm going to put here, if I go to here, we have the messages. And in the messages, we have here, for example, for English, the hello, that it's hello name, and in Spanish, it's hola. And this is normal because I don't put the types yet. This is in English, hello, and this is in Spanish. So all the routing is working in the same way. If I go to the home, it's adding this now in Spanish, the about, and also the user. But what happens if, for example, in Spanish, I want to say, no, it's not about, it's sobre nosotros in Spanish. Also, we can do that. I'm going to put the translations. I don't remember now. Internationalization. Okay, we need to do it in this way. So I did it incorrectly. Type of, etc. Okay, probably I can do this. Type of n. I need to pass the generic, and this is messages. Okay, so what's happening here? It's not enable. Because I don't have the type here. Okay, so now it's correct. Okay, everything fine. And the same with translations. Here, so now it's not working correctly. Maybe I need to reset. Or maybe I need to reload this. Yeah, I needed to reload it. So here we know, Brisa tells you which translation you can consume directly. So in this case, the hello. And yeah, let's see the example. Wait, I close it. The example and how to translate the root. So instead of about, I want that in Spanish. If I go to Spanish, to display sobre nosotros. And here we have this power. We have here the pages, and we can see that the about. So if I come here, we can translate the pages. This is an example directly about us, sobre nosotros. Also, you can translate the dynamic root, for example, instead of username. Also, we can do that. Let's copy just the example. Way back. So, okay. If now I refresh. Okay, Spanish. Home. Usuario. Okay, usuario works. About is not working. Why is not working? Because here I put about us, and it's not about us, it's about. This is why it's not working. Okay, so now if I go to about, yeah, sobre nosotros. So it's automatically, and then if I come back to English, this is not working, it's normal. And then the user is the correct one in English. And also this root is automatically handled in the correct language. And also we are supporting transitions in order to take a look about the transitions, the good transitions, we can go directly to this example, and I can reproduce that. Feel free to try any example that we have here because we have a lot. So wait a second, I need to open the terminal again. Okay, I'm going to open this. Okay, this is so fast. The CLI of Brisa is so fast. Okay, this needs tailwind because it's an example with tailwind, etc. And we have this example, this with this view transition. In the pages directly, in the navigation, components, layout. Okay, probably it's in the page. Pokemon Slack. Okay, so the only thing that we need in order to provide this transition is to put this extra attribute, the render mode transition. And then to do this effect of the image, we need to put this view transition name in the both pages. And it's all. Well, thank you. As you can see, it's very simple. I invite you in order to try it and enjoy it. Thanks.